Hello everyone. Welcome to MRU E-Learning, powered by Mallareddy University. My name is Shalini, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Cyber Security. Today, I am going to discuss about database languages in database management system. Today's agenda: what is database management system and need for database languages, what are the different types of database languages, and how these database languages are used in real-life systems. Let us discuss one by one. What is database management system? Database management system is a software which is used to manage, store, and retrieve the data easily from the database. That is, in order to manage the data in a database, we need a system. In the database management system, we store the data in the form of tables instead of storing the data in terms of files. We have different types of database languages are there, such as MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL. One of the widely used database language is SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Next, need for database languages. We need a database languages because these database languages acts like bridge between user and database because the database cannot understand human language. In order to interact with the database, we need a mediator. So these database languages acts like a mediator between database and user. Hence, we can say that without these database languages, we cannot communicate with the database. These database languages are used to create the database and tables, and these database languages are also used to insert the records in the database. We can delete the data and we can update, modify the data from the tables. These database languages are also used to retrieve the required data from the database by applying the conditions and filters. These database languages are also used to maintain the data security in the database. That is, by providing the access to the authorized users and restrict the unauthorized access. These database languages are also used to maintain the data consistent and accuracy. Here, the data consistent is nothing but whatever the data which we are stored in the database, that should be same in all the places. And data accuracy is nothing but the data should be correct and error free. Next, these database languages are also used to avoid the data redundancy in the database. It means that it avoids the duplication of file records in the tables. Hence, by this, we can improve the efficiency of the data. And these database languages are also used to support the application development. The applications are banking systems, educational systems, and healthcare systems. By using this database, without these database languages, these applications are not going to work. Next, types of database languages. The database languages are mainly divided into 4 types. The first one is DDL. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. DML, Data Manipulation Language. DCL, Data Control Language. TCL, Transaction Control Language. Let us discuss one by one. First, Data Definition Language. Data Definition Language is a language which is used to create the logical structure of the database. It means it is used to create the skeleton of the database or tables. So it deals with the creation and modifications of database schema, but does not deals with the data itself. So in order to create the databases and the tables, we are going to use different types of commands in DDL. The first one is create. This create command is used to create the tables or databases. The syntax for the create command: create, here create table, table name, roll number. Column 1, we need to mention the data type name, comma, column 2, data type name, and close the bracket, semicolon. So by writing this syntax, we can create the table. The name of the table is student. The name of the table is student with the following structure: roll number, name, and phone number. So this syntax is used to create the tables in the database. Suppose if I want to create a database, the syntax is create database name, semicolon. So here we need to mention the database name. So here my database name is cybersecurity. So create database cybersecurity, semicolon. So this create command is used to create the database and table. So after creating the database, if I created a table with the following structure: roll number, name, and phone number. Now I want to add one more column to this existing table. This can be done with the help of alter command. Alter is used to add, delete, or modify the columns in the existing table. Suppose if I want to add one more column, the name of the column is email. I want to add email address to the particular student table. With the help of alter command, I can add one extra new column to the existing table. So here the syntax is alter table, table name, alter table, name of the table is student, add column, name of the column is email, type of data type is varchar, semicolon. So in this way I can add a new column to the existing table with the help of alter command. Suppose if I want to drop a particular column from the existing table, so consider the same example. So we have a student table with the 4 columns: roll number, name, and phone number, email address. So now I want to drop one column from this existing table, from this student table. So we can drop a particular column from the student table with the help of this alter. So the syntax is alter table, name of the table is student, drop column, and we need to mention the column name, phone number, right, semicolon. So the output for this is roll number. Now the updated table is roll number, name, and email address. Next, suppose if I want to modify the column name in the existing table, that also we can do with the help of alter. So further the syntax is alter table, name of the table, here we need to mention modify, and column name. So name and data type. Student, here I need to mention student name, name to student name, and data type is, column type is varchar. Hence, by using this syntax, we can modify the data in the tables. Next, drop. Drop command is used to delete an object such as tables or databases from the databases. For example, if I want to drop a student table from the cybersecurity database, for that we can delete or drop the student table from the cybersecurity database by using the syntax drop table name is student, semicolon. So with the help of this syntax, we can drop the table from the database, or else this drop command is also used to drop the database. For that, the syntax is drop database. Name of the database is cyber security. So hence with the help of this syntax, the database is going to be deleted. The next command is truncate. The truncate command is used to remove all the records from the table, but the structure will remains the same. Only with the help of truncate, we can remove all the records from the table. The syntax for this truncate is truncate table, and here we need to mention the name of the table. So the output for this is the structure will be the table structure will be there, but it will remove the records from the student table. So in the DDL is used to create the logical structure of the database, or we can modify the structure of the database with the help of data definition language. So in order to do the modifications and create the tables or databases, we use 5 different commands. The commands are create command is used to create the tables or databases. Alter table is used to alter the existing table. And the next truncate is used to remove all the records from the table, and rename is used to rename an object. So the syntax for the rename is alter table name is student, rename that old name. Here we need to mention the old table name to new table name. The new table name is alpha, semicolon. Hence the table name is going to be renamed. The next type is DML. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. This data manipulation language is used for accessing and manipulating data in a database. It handles user request. Whenever we need to interact with the database with the help of this DML commands, we can interact with the database. So the commands are select, insert, update and delete. Now, the select command is used to retrieve the data from the database. For example, data site 1000 number of tables are there. From the 1000 number of tables, we need to retrieve only a particular table. I need to retrieve. So this can be done by using the select command. The select command is used to retrieve the required data from the database. So for that, the syntax is select star. Here we need to mention the retrieved table, particular table which we need to retrieve. The name of the table is alpha. So hence from the database we are going to get the alpha table here. The next syntax is if I want to select only a particular columns for belongs to this table, that can also done by using the select command. For that, the command is select. We need to mention the column name, roll number. So in the table we are having 3 columns. So among the 3 columns, I need to retrieve only 2 columns from the table. So only I need roll number and name of the student. Name of the student from the table name is alpha. Hence we can say that the select command is used to retrieve the required information from the database. Next, insert. So insert command is used to create insert the particular record into the table. For example, if I create with the help of DDL with the help of DDL commands, we can create only the structure of the table, right? Only the structure of the table, but we cannot insert the data into the table. With the help of DML only we can insert the data into the tables. So with the help of the insert command, we can insert the number of records into the table. So first, suppose if I want, this is the structure of the table, roll number. In the first column, roll number is there, name and phone number and email address is there. So this insertion can be done in two different ways. The first way is, so we can insert the data into the data or records into the table by using the insert into table name. Here we need to mention the table name. Here the table name is alpha and column 1. Column 1 is roll number and column 2 is name and column 3 is phone number and etc. values. Inside the values we need to enter the values. 1, the roll number is 1, name of the roll number is name of the roll number here, comma, we need to, the next column is name of the roll number and the next column is phone number and semicolon. In this way we can insert the record into the table. This is one way to insert the data into the table. The another way is insert into, here we need to mention the table name. Table name is alpha, values, inside the bracket we need to write name of the column 1. The name of the column 1 is roll number and roll number 1 and column 2 name and phone number. Here we need to give the phone number semicolon. So in this way we can insert the records into the table. Next, update. Update command is used to update existing data within a table. So for example, here we have a table. In the table we have roll number, name of the student and marks of the student. In the table we are having only two records. The name of the student is ABC and the second student is DEF and marks are 35 and 60. Now I want to update the marks of this roll number 1. So this can be done by using the update command. So the syntax for this is update. Here we need to write update and we need to mention the table name alpha, set column name. Here the column name is marks. Here the column name is marks is equal to 85. 85. If it is a number, no need to mention in the single quotes. If it is a name, we need to mention in the single quotes. So here I need to update marks. Marks is an integer, so no need to apply the single quotes, where we need to give the condition roll number is equal to 1. So where I need to update, where the roll number is equal to 1, there I need to update the marks 35 to 85. So in this way, by using the update command, we update the existing data within a table. Next, delete. Delete is a command in the DML which is used to delete the records from the existing table. For example, in the we have a table alpha. In that alpha table, we have three records, 1, 2 and 3. So from the 3 records, so among these 3 records, I want to remove this particular record. So I can remove this particular record with the help of delete command. So for that the syntax is delete. From here we need to mention the table name. The table name is alpha. The table name is alpha and we need to, from the alpha, where we need to delete the record. So where condition, and we need to give the condition where roll number is equal to So in this way, we can delete a particular record from the existing table by using the delete command. Here we need to know the difference between the truncate in DDL and delete in DML. So this truncate is used to remove all the records from the existing table, but with the help of delete the required records from the table. This is the main difference between the truncate and delete commands. The next one is DCL. DCL stands for Data Control Language. DCL is used to control the access and permissions in a database. It means with the help of this data control language, we can give only the permissions to the authorized users. So unauthorized users it does not give the access to the unauthorized users. So for that, in order to provide the authorization, we are going to use two different commands. The first one is grant. So grant is used to give permissions to the user. So for that, the syntax is grant permissions on a particular, here we need to mention a particular table name. So alpha to the particular user. So to the particular, here with the help of grant command, we are giving the permissions to the particular user on a particular table. Revoke is used to getting back permissions from the users or remove the permissions from the user. So here the syntax for that is revoke permissions on. Here we need to mention the table name. The table name is alpha from the username. So here it means we are getting back permissions from the particular user. The next language is transaction control language. The transaction control language is used to manage the transactions in a database. Here, what is a transaction? Transaction is a group of database operations performed as a single unit. So this can be done by using the three different commands: commit, rollback, and save pointer. Commit is used to save the data permanently in the database. For example, suppose if I have 15,000 rupees in my bank account. From the 15,000 rupees, I want to withdraw only 5,000 rupees from the bank account. So after withdrawing the 5,000 rupees from my account, the bank is commit the transaction. It means that now my balance is 10,000. It means that after the completion of the transaction, the bank gets committed. Rollback is used to cancel the changes are not yet to be committed. It means the money is deducted from the account but not yet dispensed from the ATM machine. At that time, the bank revert the deduction and my balance is restored. That is about rollback. For that, the syntax is rollback to. Here we need to mention the save point name, P1. The next one is save point. Save point is a point, creates a point inside the transaction to roll back. So syntax for the save point is save point. Here we need to mention the save point. Save point name is P1 and this is the syntax for the save point. This is the syntax for rollback to particular transaction. Example for the save point. For example, in any e-commerce website, we add some items into the cart like mobile phones. If I added a mobile phone in my cart, after that I added a earphones. After that I added a power bank into my cart. So after that, I need to remove this power bank from the cart. So conclusion, the database languages plays a vital role in real world systems. With the help of DML, with the help of DDL, we can create and modify the structure of the database. With the help of DML, we can insert, delete, modify modify the data in the tables with the help of DCL is used to manage data securely by providing the authorized access to the users. And finally, TCL is used to maintain the data consistently in the database by combining all the database languages. It helpful for the real life applications such as banking systems, healthcare systems and educational system to maintain their data securely and do the transactions efficiently. Thank you.